Previously on ApprenticeEh.
Good morning and happy St. Patrick's Day.
That looks green to me.
We are going to watch the best St. Patrick's Day movie that has ever been made.
Guys, 3PO was on my lap and he left paw prints.
I've never received like a crate before.
This is the new C100 Mark 40. I'm at the gym again, Good Life Fitness. It's my second time working out here. And we're working on my feet, because there's a bunch of problems with my feet. Which, you know, I'm actually gonna go see a doctor about it later today. So we did some lower body stuff. Now we're doing some upper body stuff. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. But Paul knows. And I need better form before we start adding more weight, I suppose. So everything hurts. Everything.
I have to shut the lights off for a period of time when I take the picture of the bottom of your foot. So is that gonna be...
That's fine.
That's fine?
Steph's gonna shut the lights off and we're gonna take pictures of my feet, I guess. Because I'm
We're taking a 3D image.
Really?
Yeah, so just so you know,
Yep.
this is our 3D scanner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? It captures the bottom of your foot, the plantar aspect of your foot.
Good. Look.
You'll see it on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So your foot that we take a picture of will come exactly on the screen as it looks. Like your foot will look the exact same as a 3D scan.
That's amazing.
Yes, it is an amazing thing.
Well, they do that with Star Wars when they're taking the actors and turning them into like toys.
Yeah.
They do like a full 3D scan of them and then make action figures out of it.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
Let's do it.
Right? Right foot up first.
Okay.
So.
Ow.
I know.
Just kidding. I'm
Don't
kidding.
do that
It's
to
fine.
me. So I'm going to place your foot in a certain position. You need to hold that for me.
Okay.
Okay? Right there. Bring that big toe up a little bit. Okay. Can you hold that?
Nope.
You better be able to hold that. Okay, so now, this is when...
Is it fine that I'm lowering my big toe more than the rest of my toes? I'm kind of pulling them back.
It's fine. Yeah, keep it like that.
Okay.
Keep it like that. That'll give you
See, I knew.
You knew.
I knew.
Okay, now's the time to turn off the lights so I can get
Oh my.
the scanner working.
Wow. It's beautiful.
Okay, so there we go. So that's that green portion. I want to be able to get your entire foot into that. Beautiful.
Whoa.
So now, lights back on. How much does your foot that we took a picture of look exactly like the scan?
That's so crazy.
Identical, right? So, the red layer is the most prominent aspect of your foot.
We're living in the future.
We are. This is the best technology that you'll get out there.
Good.
So, red spots, most prominent, and then layer by layer is the least prominent.
Wow. It's 3D.
So that's what our lab gets. Our lab will print that out on a 3D printer, layer by layer by layer, and then we'll have the plantar aspect of your foot.
That's so
Your orthotic will be fabricated to that foot.
Wow.
Bum 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 bum. Oh, that's good.
Thank you. Apparently, according to Corrado, smashing potatoes is part of my heritage.
Yeah, Dutch. Your stump pot. Is that right?
Good job. Close enough.
Good.
I did go out and purposely buy this thing.
Yeah, you came home when you found it and you were very excited.
Very excited.
So I just want you to use
everybody was
your...
like, we're going to mash potatoes. I was like, with what? You don't have anything to mash potatoes with.
We have this thing, but where is it? This thing. This thing is the worst. Yeah.
Yesterday, I used this to mash the avocados.
Well, the avocados were a bit thick, so...
Yeah, I mashed them.
You should have mashed them a little more.
Do I add stuff to this?
Probably a little bit of salt and maybe a little bit of milk.
Okay.
So, as you can probably guess from this nice array of foods, is that I'm making shepherd's pie. Because I love shepherd's pie. And everyone does except for Saskia. They had shepherds in Holland. Right?
Yeah, there's
Sheep?
lots of sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So that automatically means that I should eat shepherd's pie?
yes.
Hello vlog, welcome to the theater.
class at theater, so I have to quickly film where I'm at and then put my camera away. So I am in a bathroom currently in the Four Seasons Theater, which is like a cultural arts center in Toronto. It's a really nice theater. It's a really nice building. I'm here to see a ballet with my mother and sister. It's kind of like a early birthday present type thing. My mom always takes my sister now every year. And I think I've said in the vlogs before that we go to the symphony a bunch together, so this is just another thing we like to do together. We're going to see Alice in Wonderland. I'm really excited because my mom has never seen Alice in Wonderland or like doesn't know the story, so she's going to be so confused.
Hello. They just did the chimes that mean that the show is starting soon. You can see them all tuning down there.
Look at that perfect shepherd's pie. You having fun with the dogs? You're so weird. Should we choose, man?
Should we choose? Hello. Dance,
And
dance.
3PO Thurps.
Dance,
Threeps.
dance. Dance, dance.
Right, Chewy? Are you gonna chew? Anyways, Saskia here. I made you a Americano, which you now enjoy.
No! No! Thank you. Bad Corrado.
I am slowly winning in the Get Saskia Addicted to Coffee campaign. It's been a 9-year journey, and I think it's finally coming to a close with single shot espresso Americanos. Who would have thought that would have been the thing?
I have returned from the Four Seasons Theater. The ballet was good. I don't really know that much about ballet. I feel like there's like a certain skill to watching a ballet that I don't really have. I didn't totally understand what was going on the whole time, even though I know the story of Alice in Wonderland. It was kind of overwhelming at times because there was so much going on that you didn't really know what you're supposed to be looking at. Which is sort of like, it's kind of the idea that you can like look wherever you want and there's something going on, but it was just like, wow, there's so much happening. My favorite parts were probably the music and the set changes. The set changes were like really quick and really good. There's one part at the end where like a set change didn't totally go through, I think, the way it was supposed to, but everything else was amazing. But there were parts that were actually really clear due to the dancing. Like there are parts where like you can only really tell what's going on because of the music, which was amazing. The orchestra was so good. But there were times when I could tell what the characters were trying to express just through their dancing. If you know the story of Alice in Wonderland, there is a trial near the end of the story where the Knave of Hearts is on trial for stealing. And in the ballet, the different characters would go up and do a solo. So like the Queen of Hearts goes up and does like her statement about what happened, and you can tell from her dance like her version of events. And then different characters come up and start like saying their version of events, and then they start arguing with each other, and then the Queen of Hearts threatens to behead them all, and then they all sit back down, and then the Knave of Hearts gives his account, which is totally different, and you can tell by their solo dance like what happened in their version of events. It was just really cool, and it was cool to me that I understood what was going on for once. The ballet is not for everybody, but it is something that my mom likes to do every year because it makes her feel cultured or whatever. I really like the orchestra. I really like the orchestra, especially if you get seats that are above the pit, so you can see all the different things going on and you can see the conductor. I was kind of watching the conductor more than the dancers, to be honest. There's just a lot of stuff like that in Toronto, like the cultural arts that I find really interesting, and I try to get out to at least once a year. But Question of the day, what do you like to do when you go out? Do you like to go to the ballet or do you like to go to a Marvel movie? Either is perfectly valid because they're both entertaining.
Corrado.
Yes.
Netflix hates me.
Sorry. She should write them an angry tweet. Be like, I want more Walking Dead.
I want more Walking Dead. I was watching Walking Dead and then it ended, even though I know there's like a full other season.
I'm sure it'll come out soon.
And it's not on there. What am I gonna do?
You could go to the store and buy the
It's so
Blu-rays.
exciting!
Go buy the Blu-rays.
No.
So then you have to wait until Netflix releases it.
I already paid for Netflix. What do I gotta go buy things for?
Because
That's what Netflix is for.
I suppose so.
Make it happen. Put it on.
I will send them a tweet.
Okay.
I'm not gonna send them.
Oh.
I'm actually gonna go to bed
suck.
because I'm tired.
Why? It's not even midnight.
I'm residual tiredness.
What does that
Residually
mean?
tired.
Residually tired from what?
From yesterday and the day before.
From what?
New York?
New York, New York.
Tired.
You didn't even do anything. You sat on a plane.
Wait, pulled all-nighters.
No, you didn't.
I slept
I saw you sleep.
an hour and a half
That's sleep.
in a bed. That
Yeah.
was it. I didn't sleep on the plane.
Why not?
I couldn't.
That was silly.
This is too short of a flight. Can't sleep on like an hour.
20-minute nap.
No, I couldn't do it.
That's all you need is 20-minute nap.
Yeah, I tried. I can do it.
Ugh.
I read though. Read books.
That's not helpful for your sleeping.
No, but I've read 4 books this year.
Wow.
It's not bad, eh?
That's pretty good for you.
Thanks.
You don't read much.
I used to.
Why not anymore?
I don't know. Busy.
Psh. How many
That's
of
not
them
really
are?
an excuse.
How many of
but
them are actually books, though?
4 of them are business books.
No, but I mean like physical books.
1. 3 were digital books.
Why?
Because I wanted it, and I bought it on the spot, and then I read it.
But you just go to this bookstore or the internet.
But when I'm in the airport, and like, I need a book to read.
Airports have bookstores.
You're right, they do.
They totally have
right.
bookstores.
But they didn't.
I bought Casual Vacancy by
right.
J.K. Rowling at the airport. And then I read it on the plane. I didn't read all of it on the plane, but I did read it on the plane.
Yeah. Yeah, I could have. I don't know. I've been liking the digital books.
That's good.
Yeah, I think when I'm
I
done this one,
don't.
I want to read Ready Player One.
Okay, is that a game book?
It's a novel. It's like a story.
Oh.
It's not a business book.
Cool, good.
And it's like a futuristic book. I don't know much about it. Why? Is
Don't know
Is there more than
much.
one book?
I don't know. You said
Oh.
books. That's how
Oh,
I
it's
just
a- it's
repeated
a-
what you said.
It's a futuristic book. Something about gaming. It seems cool.
Yeah.
I think it sounds similar to Necromancer,
Right.
but
Okay.
which
Cool.
is also a great book.
All right
Just
then.
reading it,
Okay.
and yeah,
He's crazy.
I'm crazy. I've read a lot of books.
Have you?
Yes,
Okay.
I've read.
Yes. I bet I've read more books.
I don't think so.
I think so.
You've read more. Depends. You count a series as 4 books.
I count a series. Yeah.
Like you count Harry Potter as 7
I
books.
count each book.
I
Yes.
guess so. I guess you would.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would
There's 7 separate books.
Right.
I'm not gonna say I read all of Harry Potter, so I read one book.
I guess so.
That's weird.
I suppose so. I guess for me, I've read I've read a lot of the classics,
Okay.
like Fahrenheit 451.
Yeah.
I've read most of
I've also
George
read those.
Orwell's books.
Okay.
I've read most of Bukowski's books.
What is most of, like, how many books did that person write? Like 4? Or like hundreds?
He didn't write hundreds.
Well, I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I've read multiple.
What is most of?
I guess that doesn't make sense. I've read a bunch. How about a bunch of? Does that make more
Okay,
sense?
I mean,
I've read a
not really,
bunch of-
but like...
I've read.
Okay, a bunch of can be considered like 3
Alright.
or 4.
I've read
Most
14
of, if he wrote hundreds of books versus 4 books.
I read 14 Terry Brooks books.
Terry Brooks books.
His Shannara series. I read the 14. My bookshelf
Congratulations.
is just as big as your bookshelf.
No, it's not. It is definitely not.
Yeah.
I have like 6 boxes of books.
Yeah, maybe a
Most of them are still in boxes because I have no shelves. My shelves are like out here. Those 2 bookshelves, mine. There's one in the bathroom as well. They won't fit in our freaking room because the ceiling is too low.
It's 2 to 3 inches lower than the rest of the house because it's an extension.
So I can't put my books anywhere.
So
they're just in boxes.
Fit the bookcase by like 1
So
inch.
depressing.
I know.
I also have Dutch books.
Those don't count.
And yes, they do. And English books and like school. I have a crap ton of plays
Ooh.
because of school. So.
Right. You have the Little Miss Sunshine script.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I read
Yeah, I do. All right. Anyways.
All right.
I guess it's bedtime.
I'm tired.
I'm gonna go read a book in bed.
We had calls, without exaggeration, from 10 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. today.
Wow.
That many calls. 1 an hour, and some of them were on the half hour.
Cool.
Yeah. And then after that, I've worked on the fishing channel.
Sweet.
Now it's midnight, and I'm ready for bed.
Good job.
Tired.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Well, tomorrow's another day.
Yeah, it is.
Not as busy. Tomorrow's less busy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good.
Good.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Home is where the bar is.